Here I am. This is actually 50, 60 yards is where we're standing now. I am facing the wind, and so if you're getting any wind distortion, I apologize for that because I am holding on to the windsock right now. All right, so today we are going to be taking a look at this wireless lavalier microphone that was sent to me at no charge for this review, and I hope that you stick with me through this review because what we're going to do with the wireless mic is test it on a DSLR camera, and then we're also going to test it on a cell phone. It does have a lot of different options to go through, and so we're going to test each one of those briefly just to see what kind of quality that we get out of the microphone. Now, I've not used this microphone, and so the audio that you're going to get is going to be raw audio. I'm not going to edit it at all because I want to find out what works best for this microphone. Now, when I say it does have a lot of different options, it does have 3 different volume options. It also has a vlog option and a live stream option. So what we're going to do is test those different options and those different volumes with a DSLR camera, and then we're also going to test those options and the volumes with the cell phone so that we can just find the one that works best. But before we get into all that, I want to show you what you get. You do get 2 lavalier microphones, and then you also get 1 receiver. Then you also get an adapter for a USB-C to USB-C so that you can plug it into your phone. You also get one for your iPhone. And then finally, you do get some windsocks for outside. And I'm not sure if you can see the red LED lights in there, but this is a charging case with a USB-C charge port on the back. And you get a soft case to carry all of this in if you are going from one site to another. It has an auxiliary cable which will plug into some of the older cell phones or older cameras. Then you've also got another one here that is specifically designed for the camera. And the difference between these two is that on one you have 2 rings right here at the top, and then the other one you have 3 rings. And so one of those is going to be used for cell phone, one's going to be used for a DSLR camera. And then you do have a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. Now, each one of these microphones does have the charge port down here on the bottom, also has the microphone up here on top, 2 buttons on the side, which is going to be a power button and a mode button, and then the other one is going to be a volume button as well as a mode button, which is going to allow you to go through the different features. Now, if you look across the top, there are several different features that are listed. Each one is going to have an LED light on them. So one is going to be the connection, one's going to be vlog, one is going to be live stream, and then one is going to be the charge. So both microphones are going to look like that and have those same features. Then on the receiver, you got your charge prongs down here at the bottom. You got a charge port here up at the top for your USB-C to plug into. You've also got just a power button here, which is going to power on and then automatically pair. Now across the front, you do have the LED lights just as the other. And when you power this on, the power light is going to come on, and then you've got some flashing lights here, which one is going to be your microphone 1 and 2. So it's going to tell you which microphone you are actually connected to. So when I power on this microphone, I'm just going to long press it to power it on, and I get a steady light, which means that it is connected. And you can see I have 1 flashing light and then 2 steady lights. The flashing light is my other microphone, and the 2 steady lights are the connection to this microphone, and then the power. So the cable that connects to the DSLR camera does have a label on it that says connect to camera. So we're going to go ahead and get this plugged in and set up and see the different features, and then check the volumes and the different features that are available on it. So, okay, so I do have it pinned on my shirt here, and I'm going to go ahead and start the second microphone as well so that I can show you the features that we have here. So the first thing we're going to do is just long press to power it on. And then you can see it went steady immediately, which means that it is connected to the receiver. And I can see that the receiver does have a steady light on it as well. So all of the microphones are connected. And just to demonstrate that, I got the one here that I'm talking through, and then I'm going to go ahead and and you can notice that both of those are connected. So on the buttons here, I want you to notice I'm just using the top button first. When I hit the top button here, it's going to flash, and what that is going to be is the volume input. Now when you power these on, they are set to 2 by default, and then when I click it once, it's going to flash 3 times. which means volume 3. Click it again, it's going to go to volume 1. Now, volume 1, of course, is going to be the lowest input. Now, those are the 3 volumes that are set on vlog. Now, if I were to long press the top button, it's going to go to the live stream. Now, the live stream is at that last volume, volume 3. So if I click my volume button again, we get the 1 flash, which means that now I am on volume 1 live stream, volume 2 a live stream, and then we got volume 3 live stream. Now, if I was to push the bottom button, it should mute that microphone right there. And when you mute the microphone flashes just to let you know that it is muted. Then to power that back on, it's just going to be another quick press and the volume is back on. So, okay, so now we're going to run through those tests right here on the chest mic. And right now I am sitting at volume 1 vlog. And so this is test for volume 1. And now this is a test for volume 2 on the vlog setting. And then finally, this is going to be a test for volume 3 on the vlog setting. If I long press this, I'm going to go to the live stream. And we should be on volume 3 for the live stream. And then if I click my volume button, we are now at volume 1 live stream. Click it again, I'm going to go to volume 2 live stream. And then if I click it again, I should be on volume 3 live stream. So those are that's the full test so that we can see what's going on there. Now, if I was to just push my bottom button, it should mute me. And when I am muted, you should not be able to hear anything at all. So it's just a quick press just to mute that, and then you won't be able to hear me. And if you need to mute with somebody coming in the door or a phone call or whatever you got going on around you, you can mute that and nobody will be able to hear anything that you say. So that is the full test on the DSLR camera. Now we're going to get things hooked up onto the cell phone, and we're actually going to take this outside and use the windsock and see how well that works. It's a pretty windy day today, so we're going to do a test with the windsock on and the windsock off. We're not going to be using 2 of our microphones today. We're just going to be using the 1, and we're going to see how well that works. So check this out. Okay, so we are outside here, obviously, and I don't know, I'm 15 feet from the camera, and we are set on volume 1 on the vlog. If I switch that to volume 2, this is what it sounds like. Oh, well, I'm also using a windsock. I'm going to go ahead and face the wind. This is what it sounds like with the windsock on. In just a minute here, I'll take the windsock off. And now we are at volume 3. And so my guess is that the volume is coming through very loud. And I'm not sure how clear it is. My guess is that it would have to go down to a volume 1 just so that you can, and we are on volume 1 now, just so that you can get a good quality audio. Now we're going to switch over to the live stream. Now we are live stream on volume 1, and so that's what that sounds like. This is what it sounds like facing into the wind. If I go to volume 2, this is the audio that you're going to get from the volume 2, and this is facing into the wind with the windsock on, and then volume 3 is what we're going to get there with the audio coming in. Again, I would guess it's pretty loud and kind of distorted, so we'll go back down to volume 1, and with volume 1 on, we do have the windsock on, and we're going to go ahead and pop that off. And so now I am facing the wind. This is what it sounds like, wind blowing directly into the microphone. My guess is you can hear it and it doesn't sound very good at all. I'm gonna go ahead and do just a 40 yards here for you so that you can get an idea of distance. So 40 yards, 3 feet a yard, that's about 120 feet. And so out here, I'm hoping and I'm guessing that you can hear me okay. I still have the windsock off. And we'll put that back on here after a bit, but here I am. This is actually 50-60 yards is where we're standing now. I am facing the wind, and so if you're getting any wind distortion, I apologize for that because I am holding on to the windsock right now. But as we close the video out, I am walking into the wind, volume 2 on the vlog, and this is what it sounds like. So if you're looking for a nice lavalier microphone that has dual microphones so that you can do an interview with somebody or have 2 people talking at the same time, I don't think you're going to have any trouble with these lavalier mics. You can use them on a DSLR camera, you can use them on your cell phone, and enjoy great audio quality.